Now let's turn back to the weather with a live look outside our tower cam. And Jen is back now with a check on conditions through tonight and whether you can expect that rain to stop anytime soon. Jen?
We need some windshield wipers on that tower cam. We saw that view there, and we saw lots of raindrops outside, and that's what's been happening. We do have a flood watch in effect until 12 a.m. and even a flash flood warning for D.C. as we look at the potential for some more rainfall to come down. As we get right over to it, this is the flood watch, as I said, in effect until midnight tonight, and that includes D.C., Prince George's County, Montgomery County, as well as into areas including parts of Alexandria. Here's the view outside our camera out the stacks. Cloudy skies around, and yes, we've had rain off and on throughout the day and even a few thunderstorms. But as we check the airports right now, the rain is just showing up right now for BWI in the form of heavier rain and then lighter precip for D.C. with the temperature of 77 degrees. Now, here is our flash flood warning. This is until 7:45 for tonight, and that includes Alexandria, D.C., Prince William, as well as Fairfax. But the good news is the rain is starting to diminish and weaken down towards the south. Here it is right now, storm tracker radar right along 95, heavier pockets right now through Charles, as well as moving into southern areas of Prince George's County, quieter west of Interstate 95, but anywhere you're seeing that green shaded area, that is where we have our flash flood warning. But from 66 to 395, as well as all the people who are going to be heading out to the Carol G, Becky G concert tonight, the rain is heaviest right now, but I do think we're going to get a break as we go through about the next hour and a half, and that will help things with the concert for tonight. We look at the totals anywhere between 1.5, 3 inches, 3.7 for Charles County. This is a radar estimate, as well as for Prince William, 4.3. But despite that, not seeing a lot of significant reports of flooding that is happening here. Now, if the rain continues to diminish, that is certainly going to help slow the pace of that rainfall seeping into the ground. But as we show you in the wider view, it's this warm front to the south of us, kicking up all that moisture for us, keeping us warm and humid right now. And we're going to stay that way as we go throughout the week because we're just going to be in this pattern. But right now, our temperature 77 in D.C., 77 in Leonardtown. As we look at our planner for tonight, some storms possible up until 7 o'clock. Then we get a break from 10 up until 1 a.m. and then maybe a few showers to start off your morning. And then as we go through tomorrow afternoon, we're going to start to see some storms firing up again. So here's our future cast. This is 2 a.m. Wet conditions will continue. We go through tomorrow morning, starting off pretty quiet. We'll get some sunshine out there. And then with that afternoon heating, we'll see some of those storms developing right around the time you're driving home on your Monday afternoon, and kind of try to do it again on Tuesday as well. So we look at the rainfall totals, and this is for the next 36 hours. A half inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. The amounts are certainly a lot less than what we saw, but we got some video, and I want to pull this up for you. This was actually coming out of Gaithersburg, and this was earlier in the day when those raindrops were big and fat, and you can see how it was impacting people on the roadways. You can see the roadways were certainly actually dealing with some flooding out there, but since then things have improved. Now for tomorrow afternoon, our high temperature will climb to 87 degrees in D.C., 86 degrees out of Dulles. Average now is 89, so we're going to be a little cooler to start, but then those 90s are coming back, and it looks like we're going to get another heat wave on the way. But here's your forecast for tomorrow: 87 for a high for D.C., 86 on Tuesday, and then pop-up storms possible Tuesday and Wednesday. It's not going to be wet like today. Then we go into Thursday. The 90s return, and they will stick around, it looks like, all the way through Sunday. So, Katie, I know you see these icons with the rain and the storms around. Nothing is going to be a washout. It's just that pattern that we're in. We could see some of these storms firing up with the afternoon heating. We'll send it back over to you.